Alrighty, back at it with Battle City, and we have got Esper Roba taking on the evil Bakura. So the fraudulent psychic, will he be able to read all of the evil coming out of Bakura's deck? If he did, he would... You know what they say, when you drown, don't look down, all you can see is the darkness, and that is all Esper Roba is going to see if he is staring into the abyss. That is Bakura's deck from Battle City. Okay, there is Bakura in the lobby. Super Quantum Green Layer. That sounds like a future card that was made in after Battle City and probably after Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. That sounds like a very V-Range card or an Arc V or something like that. Okay, Esper Roba has drawn Mind Control, Jinzo Lord, Mesmeric Control, Tripwire Beast, and Vishwa Randy. Okay, the reason why I put Tripwire Beast in his deck is because it sort of looks a bit like a an electrical current surging through a brain. Oh, Final Countdown! And not the 1980s song by the band Europe. It is 20 turns until Esper Roba is sucked into the abyss. And to make it worse, Bakura has just played the Dark Door. So only one monster can attack during each battle phase. That is going to make things extremely difficult for Bakura. Sorry, for Esper Roba. Bakura, on the other hand, is on easy street right now. Esper Roba has played Reflect Bounder and has just attacked Soul Tiger. So Bakura well protected, and Final Countdown starting to accumulate its turns. There's a draw phase for Bakura. He's having a gander at his hand and just goes straight to his end phase. So saying to Esper Roba, come on bro, come attack me. There's Cyber Raider to 1400. What do you do here if you're Esper Roba? He does have Mind Control available to him. He could snatch Soul Tiger off the field for one turn. With the Dark Door on the field, you can still only attack once. So you may want to wait for Jinzo or something stronger to try and do more life point damage. Flips up Vishwa Randy, maybe... Why does he flip that up? Maybe as to try to bait Bakura into attacking, maybe? Bakura, he does pay 2,000 life points on activation of Final Countdown. I used to love that song when I was a kid. It was like one of my favourite songs. When I listen to it now as an adult, it just annoys the hell out of me. Alright, there's Lesser Fiend. That's a 2100. That's a heavy hitter that Bakura's just summoned. And Vishwa Randy has just been destroyed. And yes, Lesser Fiend will remove them from play when it destroys them too. Alright, well, turn 5. Alter for Tribute. Select one monster on the field and send it to the graveyard. Increase your life points by that amount. Down goes Tripwire Beast in attack mode. Oh, okay. Esper's gone for Mind Control. So... And switches Lesser Fiend. Oh, Mesmeric Control. Will that work? I've just seen that too. If you activate Mesmeric Control... By theory from reading the card effect, when Lesser Fiend goes back to Bakura's side of the field, it should have to stay in defense mode. Bakura shouldn't be able to change it to attack mode. That's what Esper Roba's gone for. In theory, I think that should work. Reflect Bounder attack directly. Bakura's lucky. If he didn't have Dark Door on the field, everything could have attacked on Esper's field, and that would have knocked out just about maybe all of Bakura's life points. Alter for Tribute's just been activated, and Tripwire Beast has been thrown to gain 1200 points, and Lesser Fiend is in defense mode. It's only got 1000 defense as well. And it would appear that Bakura cannot change it back. It was a great play to use my control followed by Mesmeric control to keep Lesser Fiend in defense mode, and now Bakura is going to lose Lesser Fiend. It's a fantastic play. Still only able to attack with one monster per turn, and with the that countdown clock is looking a bit scary. And it's a face-down defense for Bakura. If he can keep those defenses up, it's going to be tough to get at his life points. There's Cyber Soldier of Dark World, but it's no good. Esper Roba has to try and get that Dark Door off the field somehow. Jinzo will only attack trap cards. Alright, the Portrait's Secret was destroyed. Turn 10 now for final countdown. Change back to Bakura. Bakura throws down another face-down defense. All Bakura has to do is just sit there and just keep this going, and he's going to pick up the win. There's Amplifier. However, no Jinzo. Alright, Reflect Bounder. This time attacks Sangan, so Bakura will be able to select a card from his deck to his hand. And, oh, it is Man-Eater Bug. So if Bakura plays that down, Esper Roba will lose a monster on his side of the field. Alright, 12 turns have elapsed since the activation of Final Countdown. Truthfully, I think Final Countdown should be a card that stays on the field and you can get rid of it with a D-Spell or something. Then again, it's 20 turns. That is quite a while, so... Okay, there's Dark Necrofear, which has just been special summoned. You need to remove 3 Fiend monsters from your graveyard. During the end phase, if it was destroyed, I believe due to a card effect, or is it by battle? Or is it just destroyed in general? I would have to read the effect again. But Dark Necrofear can come back to the field in the spell and trap card zone and take control of an opposing monster, just to make things even more scary for Esper Roba. Oh wow, Bakura has just flushed 2,200 points. To get rid of Reflect Bounder, Bakura himself can also only attack once with Dark Door on the field, so he can't get rid of Cyber Raider yet. There's the Fiend Mega Cyber. That can be special summoned. Your opponent controls at least 2 or more monsters and you can special summon it from your hand. It's a 2,200. And the Illusory Gentleman is in attack mode. Alright, Cyber Soldier goes to defense. Cyber Soldier of Dark World goes to defense. There's also a normal monster card. It's 5 stars called Cyber Soldier as well. If it wasn't 5 stars, it would... I also really love Cyber Soldier. Does everyone know that monster? He's like a... What exactly is Cyber Soldier? He sort of looks like a worm, but he's like a mechanical... He's a mechanical guy. I used to fuse him all the time in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Warrior and a Machine type would make Cyber Soldier. I used to use him like constantly at the start of the game. Alright, Dark Necrofear has just gone to defense mode. Alright, there's Hyro's Shadow Scout, and yes, I did see it too earlier before. I will confirm that was a misclick when Esper Roba skipped a turn without attacking the Illusory Gentleman. Bakura left it in attack mode. It unfortunately, with the effect of Final Countdown, that does clock over 2 extra turns, but it hasn't really made any impact. It is very, very easy to misclick on this game. Like, you only got to have the have your right button pressing just slightly a second too long, and you will fly all the way to end phase, and then click A, and it doesn't give you an indication. Are you sure you want to end your turn or anything? It just blip ends, and super easy to misclick. Dark Necrofear has just attacked Jinzo 7. Bakura is down to 900 life points, so he is in a very low life point count. And oh, there's Jinzo Jector as well. This, however, is the very last turn. So, rightfully, Bakura should be at 900 life points. The Jinzo Jector is summoned, and oh, Jinzo Returner can attack directly too. It's only a 600 attack. Bakura's only got 900 life points though. But Jinzo Returner has been pulled to hand. I think I might have said this was the last turn. I might have got that wrong. It might be turn 18. I only got a quick glance at it. I couldn't see if it was 18 or 19. And the Fiend Mega Cyber attacked Dark Necrofear. It was destroyed by battle, and it has just come back. It's onto Cyber Raider. And it was the last turn. Well, final countdown has cost Esper Roba the match. It was great defensive effort from Bakura. All he had to do was wait 20 turns, and we will set it up again. If only Seekers matches were as exciting as that, because with final countdown, you still get to see a good match. So I'll tell you what, Bakura very nearly run out of life points. What's that? Alistar, the Invoker of Madness. Reading that card's effect would probably the epitome of madness. Alright, lobby again. This is only match 2. It feels longer. That match went for a while. Okay. Quick drinks break. That is a can of Sprite and not the sugar-free version. Clarify that. There is Senri Eye, played by Esper Roba. And a face-down defense. And we're seeing in Bakura's hand that he has got final countdown once again on his first turn. Extremely lucky draw, and he has also drawn Dark Sanctuary. Alright, the Illusory Gentleman. Once again, that is in defense mode, and down goes Dark Sanctuary, so it's going to be extremely frustrating for Esper Roba to get an attack. He has to flip a coin. And there goes final countdown, so 2,000 points off Bakura, and once again, Esper Roba is only going to have 20 turns to win this match. Alright, Senri Eye means that Esper Roba can look at the top card of Bakura's deck. Okay, Big Eye was flipped up, and Bakura has gone for Trap Hole. It won't stop Big Eye's effect from activating, but it does get it off the field, which is just as good, I guess. So he's just changed the order of the cards, so hopefully for Esper Roba he has something good. However, getting through Dark Sanctuary is like almost impossible. Oh, there's Headless Knight. Now, it is Mecha Jason who comments quite regularly. Headless Knight is, I think he might have said it is his favorite card. His beloved Headless Knight. He left a comment, and let me filter. There goes Senri. I'm just filtering for a comment. It wasn't too long ago. It was only a couple of days. Hey, there it is. I love how much you love Bean Soldier. Hang on, let me read that again. I love how much you love Bean Soldier. Makes me wonder how much you would hate me if my beloved Headless Knight kept cutting your Bean Soldier to bits. Well, Bean Soldier is weaker than Headless Knight. I would equip my Bean Soldier with a Vile Germs to increase his strength. I would play Negate Attack to protect him as well. And, oh, Jinzo 7 got a 1500 attack. That was with the effect of Gift of the Martyr and I think it was What Kid. It used to be called Oslo Hero. Oh, and there's Mesmeric Control, so that will further protect Jinzo 7. Bakura does have Uranza though. Yes, if I was playing and I had Bean Soldier in my deck, I would have every defense possible to keep my Bean Soldier alive until he sprouts into the giant that he should. They should make a deck for Bean Soldier. It'd be impossible though. Bean Soldier is just a run-of-the-mill 4-star monster that the game was like, oh, you know, salt bean guy with a sword. Yeah, that'll do for a monster. The reason why I love Bean Soldier so much is he was one of my main fusions in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Early on in the game, oh, Jinzo 7 gets through again. Another 500 off Bakura, down to 4,000. But yes, like Cyber Soldier, I love Cyber Soldier as well, but I don't have him in decks very often because he's a 5-star monster and he's only 1500 attack, 1700, and just a normal monster. But he is up there with the Bean Soldier. A lot of these cards I used with. Okay, Headless Knight is flipped up. That may be a wink to you, Mecha Jason, because there is a stronger monster on the field with the Illusory Gentleman, but this time, Headless Knight has just chopped up Jinzo 7. So there are bits and pieces and nuts and bolts all over Bakura's, Esper Roba's side of the field, as Jinzo 7 is in pieces. I will admit though, Headless Knight is also a cool looking card. You know what Headless Knight reminds me of? It reminds me of the very first ever episode of the Scooby-Doo cartoon, which was back in 1966, if I've got it right. What the hell? Impachi, why did Esper Roba play that face down? He just went for an attack and he failed with the effect of Dark Sanctuary. I'm surprised that Esper played that face down and then flipped it up. I mean, with Dark Sanctuary on the field, it's hard to attack, but there's a D-Spell on Senryu. Oh, what would Esper Roba give to have a D-Spell right now? Yes, the first ever Scooby-Doo cartoon, I believe it was 1966, if my memory is correct. Illusory Gentleman goes to defense mode. Sorry, Headless Knight goes to defense mode. But yes, the first episode of Scooby-Doo. It was the one with the Black Knight. And, yeah, Scooby and Shaggy found him in a car, and I think they knocked on it and then seen the Black Knight in the van, and then I think its head might have fallen off. But I don't know, he just kind of reminds me of that. He's got a metal armored suit, even though the Black Knight had sort of like a black armor, whereas the Headless Knight looks like he's sort of like a bronze. There's Mind Hacksaws, so Esper Roba can see everything on the field and in Bakura's hand. Okay, and Bakura just has to sit and wait. There's end phase, turn 11 on final countdown. And gather your mind. A lot of people around my age group, a lot of you would remember the cartoons from the 1960s. They just do not make cartoons like that anymore. I'm talking old school Tom and Jerry. That was in the 60s, believe it or not. Yes, Tom and Jerry was in the 60s. Scooby-Doo. Wacky Races. Does anyone remember Wacky Races? That was a fun show. Alright, Bakura's drawn Dark Designator. And he's gone to activate it. Is he going to select Jinzo? That will put it to his hand. It doesn't destroy it. Is he putting Jinzo in his hand just to taunt Esper Roba? He might be. Duh, there it is. Okay, you can add that to your opponent's hand. So Bakura literally is saying, come on bro, come and attack me with Dark Sanctuary on the field. Oh, that is the ultimate level of disrespect. It's like, come on, Esper. Roba, attack me with your best monster. I have so much defense on the field. You cannot defeat me. Other great cartoons from the 60s. I would say the Warner Brothers ones, like Looney Tunes and stuff, but I'm pretty sure they were a bit earlier. And there he is. There's Jinzo. So trap cards no longer work. And there's Amplifier as well. However, it doesn't get rid of Dark Sanctuary. Oh, and there's Monster Reborn. Bring back in Patchy? No. Oh, well, everything's got high defense. It's Jinzo 7, which can attack directly. So there are still a few turns left. Esper Roba might... Dark Sanctuary, 250. 250 loss for Esper Roba. Oh, and another one, 1200. Well, can only fail with an attack from Jinzo 2 more times. The odds of Esper Roba winning this are like less than 1%. There's Jiaogan the Spiritualist. Down goes Dark Limit. You could use Jiaogan's effect to get rid of... Look at that, Bakura is not even destroying Jinzo. He's saying, come on Esper, attack me. Bakura is in so much confidence right now. It would actually be hilarious if he lost. Oh, there we go, Jinzo gets through. Esper Roba's got no choice to attack. Otherwise, Final Countdown's going to get him. There's another 1200 off. He can only fail with an attack one more time from the only monster that's strong enough to get through Bakura's defense. I tell you what, Dark Sanctuary really should be a banned card. Like, Dark Sanctuary's effect is so broken, it's not funny. Alright, he has just tributed... crud, the name of that card has just escaped me. Earthbound... Is it Earthbound Spirit? Yeah, I think it's Earthbound Spirit. And, oh, well, Lesserfiend could have ended the duel right there if it attacked Jinzo. And Bakura didn't even attack. He is just casually sitting back and just waiting for Esper Roba to get dragged into the void from the effect of Final Countdown. That is so brutal. Jinzo 7 fails an attack. Esper Roba, he's gone for Lesserfiend, and oh, he's succeeded with that one. He has succeeded with that attack. However, it is turn 19 as we see on the counter. There's 18 on that. This is Bakura's final turn before, and it's impossible for Bakura to lose. He would have to throw the match on purpose to actually lose this match. He flips up Dark Mimic. Again, is he baiting Esper Roba to attack Dark Mimic? It's still, that is so cold. Like, that is actually brutal. Oh no, he's just attacked Jinzo 7, which hasn't knocked out Roba's life points. Bakura could have won it by now, but just casually, he's gonna give Bakura his last turn. But I don't think this is gonna be any victory in this for Bakura. Too many life points remaining. Oh, there goes Jinzo as he. Oh, okay, there's a Jinzo Lord. It can only do 1600 points max. Imagine if Bakura only had 1600 points left, and this was a 50-50 to win the duel right now. And Bakura has won. Jinzo's attack failed with the effect of Dark Sanctuary. And Bakura picks up a straight sets win in what was a pretty lengthy match because we did see the full effect of the Final Countdown. However, Bakura's deck is just, when you draw Final Countdown on your first turn, 2 games in a row, and then you also have Dark Sanctuary, you are almost impossible to beat. I don't think anyone would have beaten Bakura on this day. Maybe Seeker if he summoned Exodia. Anyway, for Battle City, we've got Ishizu going up against Marek. tomorrow. That is brother versus sister. That should be a very interesting match. And also Arcana versus Strings as well. I don't think Strings is going to win a single match for the whole thing. Anyway, that's all from me for this day on Yu-Gi-Oh! I will be back at it again tomorrow as well. And it's already Thursday. This week has gone very quick. So, yeah, I will endeavour to get some done tomorrow. Occasionally on Fridays it gets a bit tricky, but usually I can get it done on Friday. Weekends is just a whole different story. Too much happens. Anyway, thanks everyone for tuning in and leaving all your comments as well. Looking forward to tomorrow and next week as well. We got some good matches coming up. Thanks for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.